The Velveteen Dream. I almost forgot about that guy. Has popped back up on my social media feed again. Last time we saw Patrick Clark collectively, he was being hauled off in a cop car, threatening to sue people and do you know who I am? And I think he got assaulted somebody in a gym or something like that. Look, I'm not here to make allegations. But that was the report, right? There was an assault that took place at the gym. The cops were called, and Patrick Clark was arrested on the scene and pulled, it was a very infamous video now where he pulled the whole, do you know who I am? And he argued with the cops and, made fun of him, said he's bad at his job, going to get fired, all that stuff. Made a complete ass of himself. Well, Patrick Clark, the Velveteen Dream, has resurfaced, but this time it's for something a little bit better. He has taken the higher road and apparently has come to the internet to apologize for all of his recent dirty deeds, everything that led the once great Velveteen Dream down the slippery slope to obscurity where he lies right now. Check out this clip. The Velveteen Dream apologizes to the world and specifically Papa H and HBK for obvious reasons. Check out this clip.
As you've probably seen or have heard over the course of the last few years, I want to apologize for my behavior. Both professionally and personally, I always preach to those closest to me about the power of accountability and responsibility, and I take full accountability for my behavior over the last 3 years of my life. When narratives were written about me, it doesn't matter. It didn't matter what was written about me. It doesn't matter what was said about me. It doesn't matter what's on the internet about me. I was wrong. Okay? And because of that, I need to apologize to a few people. First, I want to apologize to the WWE organization. I want to apologize to the WWE organization for any unwanted attention and negative press that I brought to your brand and your product. I want to apologize to the WWE fans and the Velveteen Dream fans, because when you hear the name Velveteen Dream, it should have only been spoken about in a productive and a positive light, not the name Patrick Clark as another statistic of what happens when talent and opportunity meet immaturity. Okay? That's not what you spend your hard-earned money on. It's not what you invest your time and your money in. When you look on the TV and you come to the shows, you should escape reality, not have to deal with mine. I want to apologize to the WWE and the fans. I want to apologize to Paul Levesque. Paul, you are such an understanding and patient man and leader, and getting the opportunity to work with you and to learn from you, I get the sense of what makes you who you are and how you've been able to handle the responsibility of being in the public light for such a long time. I want to apologize to you, Paul. I'm sorry. Also, I want to say I'm sorry to Shawn Michaels. Shawn, it's still beyond me that I've been having the opportunity in this lifetime to learn from you, to have your mentorship and your guidance. And I apologize if you feel like you've wasted your time and your energy investing into me. You have not. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still learning, and I remember all the lessons that you've taught me. Shawn, I'm sorry. And I apologize to you all for any energy, negative energy that has had to come your way because of me. Okay? Again, I want to apologize to the fans and those in my professional and personal life that I've affected by my behavior. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I recognize that I was losing myself, and I apologize to anyone that I lost along the way, anyone that I've upset or offended because of my behavior. Man, I'm sorry. And I hope you all forgive me.
That was good old Velveteen Dream pleading his case to the fans, to the wrestling gods, the wrestling powers that be. Please, Papa H, give me another chance. I'm so sorry. HBK, I see you down there. I learned so much from you. Can I come back, please? There was some other stuff that Velveteen Dream had been alleged to have partaken in one way or another as well. I don't want to, traffic in scandal here. So unless it particularly pertains to this, I don't want to like dive into the whole, because I also don't have the facts in front of me and I'll just be that asshole. It's like spitting out random allegations, but you have heard things in the past, not so savory for the Velveteen Dream. Then of course that arrest incident. It's sad. It's really sad, but, here's the thing, guys, and I see a lot of people dunking on the Velveteen Dream in those comments under him, and there's a lot of good positive stuff too, but I see a lot of people taking their shots, laughing, and look, we all know the wrestling world we live in, right? That's kind of like the character of the internet wrestling community as a living conscience, right? Like all of us combined, our essence is to take shots online at people in the comments, right? Actually, this guy sucked. He's made. We love it. We love to get ourselves over, see ourselves get over in the comments by taking a shot at somebody else. But look, Patrick, I think regardless of what you think of Patrick, as a podcast journalist, I will remain neutral here. I was a huge fan of Velveteen Dream in NXT, though. Like, I thought his character was onto something. He had those fun entrances. He had the NWO gear. He had the Call Me Up Vince gear. It was controversial. I liked it. I dug what he brought to the table. I thought he was destined for very big things. But as he said in this here video, he let his immaturity get in the way. But you have to allow these people, regardless of what you think of them or what you think they did or did not do or whatever, or if they're going to, fuck up again, you have to allow grace, and here's why. Let me educate you guys. So you can dunk on him, that's fine, but if you allow this man redemption, he may find redemption. You want to give people an off-ramp, right? You want to give them a way that they can redeem themselves, a way that they can turn babyface, if you will. You want them to have, that like, okay, I am willing to accept your apology. And that makes them feel good about apologizing and then want to be a better person. If everybody just shuns them anyway, then it's like, what's the point of even apologizing or trying? Right? They're just going to continue to feed their own negative bullshit continuously out into the universe. Nobody cares when he apologized. Nobody accepted his apology. So now he's just, maybe continues to fuck up. Whereas if we can kind of bring him back in, it's okay, son. Come here. Give him the old pat on the back or the spank on the butt, however you want to interpret that. Probably would have went and got my paddle if it was this. Yeah. But that's besides the point. You got to give these people an opportunity to redeem themselves. Otherwise, there's no incentive to be redeemed, is what I'm trying to say. So whether you like him or not, give him the grace to go, okay, I fucked up. I see that now. And look, he got arrested. I did not look into, as I maybe should have, but as far as like what kind of sentencing he ended up with or anything, but I am sure there was some counseling involved, obviously. And maybe this is part of his like whatever step program, right? Sometimes they make people do Al-Anon even if he wasn't drinking. He might have been, though, on the drugs or something. I don't know. Here I am speculating again, right? I'm just a YouTuber. Don't listen to me. But this could be part of his recovery process to changing, to turning himself around, is to make that public apology. The thing that is getting a little bit of snark from the audience that is justified is the kind of blatant pandering to Triple H and HBK. Like, come on, guys. I'm good now. Can I have a job again? I'm sorry, Papa. Yeah, well, hey, worth taking his shot, I suppose. And to an extent, he's right, because he did bring shame on the WWE. He was an active WWE roster member, specifically NXT, Triple H's brand at the time. He was Triple H's guy. Maybe not his guy like backstage, like a Johnny Gargano, but like he was one of his guys, right? It was a Triple H guy, not a Vince guy. And then that scandal broke. You know, it's a bad look on Triple H, and may or may not have led to one of the reasons why Triple H was spanked on the butt and had NXT taken away from him for a little bit. Who knows? Velveteen Dream was a part of that early, fight against AEW, and he was, before that, man, he was main eventing pay-per-views. He had at least one main event takeover, right? Probably a couple. He had a good run. He had a very good run. He was a very good talent, both on the mic and look, in the ring. Like, I mean, was he a master technician? No, but like he had the character work down, and that's well over half the battle for getting somebody to want to watch. So he has star power, but he fucked it up. Will he get his second chance? Is he going to apologize to Tony Khan now for something? Who knows? He might be somebody that never gets back into the indies. But again, I would say to if there's any indie wrestlers that watch this, or bookers, or anybody that would kind of flippantly like take the position of snubbing a Velveteen Dream if he does try to get back out there, maybe throw him just the tiniest of a bone to give people hope that they can redeem themselves. Because look, no matter how bad people get, we need redemption in the world. People, the worst of the worst can only be fixed by being redeemed or wiped out, basically. So give the man a path to redemption, or, he might not ever redeem himself. But that's just my thoughts. And also, he was pretty goddamn good in the ring. And I don't know if he was ever actually, convicted of any dirty crimes, but he definitely had the assault thing. And, I do believe there was other charges around with that. So, he's definitely made some mistakes, but let's keep an eye on him, see how he does, and maybe be open-minded about welcoming him back into our community somehow. And look, Velveteen Dream, if you're out there, Patrick, if nobody else wants to give you any kind of platform, brother, if you want to come on here and have a conversation with me, I'll sit and talk with you, man. We'll have a conversation. I'll hear you out. I'll ask you the tough questions. I'll get into it. Not a gotcha thing, but like, we're going to have a deep conversation about things. But, if you need a platform, I got one for you. And, because I do believe in redemption. But if he fucks up again like that, bastard Jeff Hardy or something, then what do you guys think? What are your thoughts? I know I got a little sappy on this one, sappier than I might have thought, but I do think it's important. I think we all, I've said my piece, but I think it's important. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Patrick, if you see this floating around on YouTube and you happen to actually listen all the way to the end and you need a platform, holler at your boy. I would love to interview you. Peace, love, and pizza. I'm going to catch you in the next video. Oh yeah, thanks for checking out the video. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like it if you liked it. Yeah, and you can check out full episodes each and every Sunday right here on the channel. Oh yeah, dig it.